Every negative pattern in your family line is terminated. Welcome to Rise Beyond Average. If you are listening to this message right now, understand this clearly. You are not led here by chance. You are not drawn here by accident. You are here because something ancient is breaking. There are battles you have been fighting that did not begin with you, struggles that feel familiar even though you never chose them, cycles that repeat no matter how hard you try to escape them, patterns of failure, patterns of delay, patterns of loss, patterns of struggle that move from one generation to the next. But today, heaven is speaking clearly. Every negative pattern in your family line is terminated. This is not motivation. This is not emotion. This is spiritual enforcement. Prepare your heart, still your thoughts, and let this word reach the root. There are patterns that hide in bloodlines, invisible cycles that move quietly from parents to children, strongholds that disguise themselves as normal life, the same struggles repeating, the same delays returning, the same disappointments resurfacing in different forms. You look at your life and ask yourself, why does this keep happening? Why does it feel like I'm fighting something bigger than me? Why do I work harder but progress slower? It is because some battles are inherited, not chosen. But hear this clearly. What followed your family will not follow you. You are the interruption. You are the breaker. You are the one heaven has marked to stop the cycle. Every family line has a turning point. Every lineage has a moment where continuity is broken. Every generation produces someone who says, "It ends with me," and that person is you. Negative patterns survive on silence. They grow stronger when ignored. They persist when accepted as normal. But the moment they are confronted, they begin to lose authority. That pattern of struggle that kept repeating, it is losing its grip now. That cycle of rising and falling, it is being cut off at the root. That familiar ceiling you kept hitting, it is being shattered. Because patterns do not have power forever. They only have power until light exposes them. And today, light has entered your bloodline. Some families inherit poverty, no matter how intelligent they are. Some inherit broken marriages, no matter how much love they have. Some inherit sickness, no matter how careful they live. Some inherit delay, no matter how hard they try. But inheritance can be overridden. Spiritual authority is stronger than genetic history. Divine alignment is stronger than ancestral repetition. God's covenant is stronger than family patterns. You are not bound to repeat what you observed. You are not cursed to continue what you inherited. You are not obligated to relive what damaged others. You are permitted to end it. What you are breaking now did not start yesterday. It started years ago, decades ago, generations ago. But patterns end when resistance appears. And resistance has appeared in you. There are family lines where everyone struggles at the same stage, where progress stops at the same level, where peace never lasts long, where success is always interrupted. But hear this declaration. Your life will not mirror their limitations. You are not here to repeat history. You are here to rewrite it. You are not here to echo the past. You are here to silence it. There is a reason you think differently. There is a reason you desire more. There is a reason you feel restless with normal. That restlessness is not rebellion. It is calling. The reason the pattern fights you hardest is because it recognizes you as a threat. Cycles do not fear those who comply. They fear those who confront. And today, confrontation has begun. Every negative pattern thrives on agreement. When people say, "This is just how our family is," when people accept struggle as identity, when people normalize dysfunction. But you are breaking agreement today. You are saying, no more delay, no more repetition, no more inherited struggle. And heaven is backing that decision. There are doors that were closed for generations. You will walk through them. There are levels no one reached before you. You will reach them. There are battles that defeated others. You will overcome them. Because when a pattern meets divine authority, it must bow. Your family line has seen enough loss, enough struggle, enough delay, and you have arrived as the dividing line. From you forward, things will be different. The enemy tried to make you feel guilty for wanting more, tried to make you feel proud for refusing limitation, tried to make you feel isolated for choosing growth, but you were never wrong. You were chosen to break what others endured, chosen to rise where others fell, chosen to create a new story. Patterns hate progress. They resist change. They fight transition. But they cannot survive exposure. And today exposure has come. The same things that limited them will not limit you. The same things that delayed them will not delay you. The same things that defeated them will not defeat you. Because you are not just surviving, you are terminating. Say this in your spirit. The pattern ends with me. In the next part, we will go deeper into why certain family cycles resist change, how spiritual patterns transfer and how they are stopped, prophetic declarations that permanently seal this break. And what happens after the pattern is terminated? Do not rush away from this moment. Something has already shifted. The cycle is cracking. The grip is weakening. The authority is changing hands. Say it again. Every negative pattern in my family line is terminated. Patterns do not break by wishful thinking. They break by authority. And authority does not come from emotion. It comes from alignment. Many people try to change their lives without confronting the root. They change environments, but not foundations. They relocate physically, but remain spiritually bound. They escape places but carry patterns with them. But you are not doing surface work. You are doing root work. You are addressing what hid beneath conversations, what moved silently through generations, what influenced decisions without announcing itself. That is why the resistance has been intense. That is why the pressure increased when you decided to rise. That is why confusion attacked your clarity. Patterns fight hardest when they are about to lose control. Some cycles manifest as limitation. No matter how gifted the person is, they never advance beyond a certain point. Some manifest as self-sabotage. Progress begins, then destruction follows. Some manifest as repeated loss. Finances collapse, relationships fail, peace disappears. Some manifest as delay. Nothing moves forward on time. But hear this. A pattern cannot survive confrontation combined with persistence. You stayed when others quit. You prayed when others complained. You sought understanding instead of surrendering to defeat. And that consistency has activated something powerful. You may not have seen it immediately, but the pattern has been weakening for a while. Its grip loosened when you refused to settle. Its authority cracked when you kept pressing forward. Its influence diminished when you chose growth over comfort. You were disrupting it long before. Today is simply the confirmation. Generational cycles rely on repetition. But repetition has now been interrupted. You are thinking differently, speaking differently, choosing differently. And those differences are not small. They are seismic. Because patterns cannot reproduce in environments they no longer recognize. The reason certain things stopped working against you is because you stopped agreeing with them unconsciously. You stopped calling struggle normal. You stopped calling pain destiny. You stopped calling limitation inheritance. And when agreement ends, authority ends. Some of the battles you fought were not because you were weak. They were because you were dangerous to the cycle. Patterns sense threat. They sense when someone is about to break free. They sense when a generation is about to be liberated. They sense when history is about to be rewritten. That is why pressure increased right before clarity came. But now the pressure has turned. What once resisted you is now retreating. What once intimidated you is now losing confidence. What once felt impossible is now cracking. Because the moment a pattern is exposed, it loses the power of mystery. And mystery is what sustained it. Your family line may have normalized things that were never meant to be permanent. Struggle was explained away. Delay was spiritualized. Loss was accepted as fate. But God never designed bloodlines to be prisons. He designed generations to progress. And every so often, He raises someone who refuses to repeat history, someone who sees clearly, someone who feels deeply, someone who cannot be satisfied with survival alone. That person is you. You are not dishonoring your family by breaking cycles. You are honoring them by ending suffering they could not. You are not rejecting your past. You are redeeming it. Because when you break a pattern, you free those who come after you. Children will benefit from decisions you are making now. Generations will walk easier because you chose to fight now. Blessings will flow where barriers once stood. This is not just personal. This is generational. What ends with you ends forever. There are patterns that once required multiple lifetimes to dismantle, but when divine authority is applied, what took generations to build can collapse in a moment. Because cycles are not stronger than God. And God is standing with you now. You may still feel resistance. You may still feel tension. But that tension is not defeat. It is separation. It is the sound of old structures breaking apart. You are not losing stability. You are shedding weight. You are not becoming unstable. You are becoming free. The discomfort you feel is not danger. It is transformation. Say this again in your spirit. The pattern ends with me. Now receive these declarations slowly. Do not rush them. Let them settle. From this day forward, every inherited limitation loses authority over your life. Every cycle of delay is permanently broken. Every pattern of rising and falling is terminated. Every repeating struggle is cut off at the root. What stopped others will not stop you. What limited others will not limit you. What defeated others will not defeat you. Your future is no longer under negotiation. Your progress will not be interrupted. Your peace will not be borrowed and returned. Your breakthrough will not expire. You are walking free of inherited struggle. Your steps are no longer traced by old paths. Your life is no longer scripted by history. You are creating a new pattern. A pattern of clarity, stability, growth, and favor. And this pattern will endure. If you are still here, understand this. Something has already changed. The grip has loosened. The authority has shifted. The cycle has cracked. You may not see the full evidence yet, but you will feel the difference. Decisions will become clearer. Resistance will decrease. Momentum will begin to build. Because when a pattern ends, movement begins. Stay aligned. Stay consistent. Stay intentional. This was not just a message. This was a moment of separation. And from this moment forward, your life will no longer move in circles. It will move forward. Say it one final time with confidence. Every negative pattern in my family line is terminated. Amen.